Hi there, I'm Di, Executive Regional Vice President with Arbonne International and Independent Consultant. My real name is Diane Zeck, but I'm better known as Di. We are in the lovely home of Regional Vice President Patricia Haakonson. This is her winter home, and we have the pleasure of bringing this Discover Arbonne to you tonight. So we want to welcome you in all 4 countries of the Arbonne world out there, and we're going to get started. I want to pose a question to you. What are the odds? What are the odds that you're going to be making $15,000 US across the world? Everybody still knows that's a lot of money no matter what. So what are the odds you're going to be making $15,000 a month in the next 5 years in your business, at your job? Or if you have a job already that you're making that kind of money, what are the odds that you're going to keep it? So Patricia's going to tell you a little bit about our company.
So Arbonne has actually been around for 33 years now. And it's interesting, I met yet one other person the other day who said, I've never heard of it. And I said, well, we don't advertise. You have to know one of us. You have to know somebody who's doing the business or a friend who loves the product to hear about Arbonne. We are a health and wellness company with a Swiss heritage, and we are just about to go global. So I want to talk about 3 important people in the history of our company. Peter Mork was a Norwegian. How good is that? Yeah. My husband being of Norwegian descent. Peter Mork was our founder. When he founded Arbonne, he was working in Switzerland with another very famous scientist, Pierre Bottiglieri, another Peter, who was still with the company as one of our chief scientists. And they decided that North Americans deserved to have great skincare that was along the lines of the European skincare. They also decided, when they were ready to bring the skincare to the United States for manufacture, that it needed to be a skincare that everybody could afford, which is why they made the brilliant decision to go with network marketing. Our Senior VP of Research, Dr. Peter Matravers, is an absolute genius. This man has 30 or 40 international patents to his own name. He used to work for Aveda. In fact, he took Aveda from a $25 million company to a $700 million company. So Peter has been with us just 6 years. He's helped us refine our anti-aging and develop some wonderful new products, and he has some really fantastic things coming for us this year. Our CEO, Kay Napier, used to be a senior vice president with Procter & Gamble. She was in charge of the women's section at Procter & Gamble, and it was the most profitable section. She then retired, was brought out of retirement by McDonald's when they had all of those issues around how fattening their food was and how people were getting sick eating their food. And Kay was the one who brought apples into the kids' snacks and juices instead of sodas and that sort of thing. Kay, when she came out of retirement and did this with McDonald's, took their stock from $11 per stock when she first came in to $45 a stock when she left, and it's now $90 a stock. Kay has a vision for Arbonne, and that vision is that we will be a $2 billion company by 2014. Today we're just over $500 million, so we are going to grow. You're going to see huge growth.
Let's talk a little bit about the products. Our motto is pure, safe, and beneficial. So we're plant-based, so everything comes from the good old earth. In fact, Arbonne means good things from the earth. We are pH correct, and I don't know if you were like me, but I didn't understand what pH meant when I first got into this business. It turns out that there's a pH scale, that water sits at 7.5, your skin should be at 5.5. The average cleansers that you can buy from other skincare companies, their pH starts between 9 and goes as high as 13. Now bleach that you put in your washing machine is a 9, and fantastic that you clean your everything with, hopefully maybe not, but if you're using fantastic, it's at a 13. So can you imagine taking this fantastic bottle and spraying your face and washing it with? Ugh. But when you get that squeaky clean feeling, that's not what you want, because you want it slightly acidic so that it restores the natural acid mantle. So we are pH correct, We are hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested, not recommended, but actually tested. And we've never been tested on animals ever. So we are vegan, we are dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free. We have all great things.
And equally important are the things that you will not find in our products. So we have pure, safe, beneficial products, and we have no toxins in our products. So you won't find mineral oil, which is a petroleum derivative. It's a derivative of crude oil. Think about what happens when crude oil spills into a lake, into an ocean, into a river. The fish die, the birds have difficulties, and many of them die, and the fauna, the natural vegetation, also dies. Putting mineral oil on your skin, or any product that has mineral oil, is like wrapping your skin in saran wrap. And so your skin is no longer breathing, which is what is its main job. Okay? In fact, I recently learned that athletes are very careful about this and never use a product that has mineral oil because they can't sweat if they have a product on that has mineral oil in it. And sweating is part of cooling down the body, and it's also part of detoxing, both of which are very important if you're an athlete. We have no animal byproducts. I won't go into the details, but I urge you to look up rendering at Google or tallow at Google. That is an ingredient that most skincare companies use. Cosmetic companies are the #1 purchaser of tallow in the United States. You would be appalled if you knew what it was. One of the things about skincare in North America in particular is that it's not very well regulated. We do not have to, or the manufacturers do not have to disclose all of the ingredients. They will mask tallow by calling it collagen, or by calling it a natural ingredient, or by calling it an organic ingredient. Rendered down animal parts. Not so good. Phthalates. Phthalates have been banned in water bottles. They've been banned in water bottles in North America because they are so toxic to the human body, and yet you will find them in many, many skincare and cosmetics still today. SLS are sulfates. Those are the things that sub things up. They're known to be carcinogenic, as are parabens. Parabens are a preservative. Many, many women who have breast cancers are found to have a high level of parabens in their tissue. Parabens are used by companies because they want to have a shelf life of 8 to 9 years once their product is manufactured. We have no parabens. We have a shelf life of 2 years for our product if it's unopened, 1 year if it's opened. And guess what? We can't keep up with the demand, so our product is never on the shelf for very long. We're always running out of things because we're just at this verge of a huge expansion.
The Arbonne Advantage. These are the products that we have. So our former president liked to say that we have products from the basket to the casket. So we have products for babies and old ladies and everybody in between. The RE9 anti-aging line is our premier flagship line, and we have 9 stands for the 9 anti-aging ingredients that are in the products. When you're doing research on anti-aging products, you're lucky if you can find something that has 3 ingredients, and we have 9. And here in the US, we've got a big Super Bowl coming up with the 49ers, so we're saying RE9ers. And so we've got anti-aging for the men. We have an FC5 product that will help prevent those wrinkles in the first place. We've got health and wellness products, awesome shakes, amazing Energizer Bunny vitamins, made in the shade Sunshine if you can't be with us here in California, and great makeup.
This is a slide that talks about the growth that has been forecasted by economists within the health and wellness industry. And in fact, there are a number of economists, Paul Zane Pilsner being one of them, who says that there are only 2 industries that are going to grow over the next 10 years. Health and wellness is one, the baby boomers. I'm just going to pause for a minute. We're going to pause our video, and we'll be right back and continue with this slide.